All right, guys, so the question everyone has is, how does a chef work out? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's onions all over the ground right now, and I got some sweeping to do. 1, 2, 3. Texture. 4, 5, 6. Texture. 7, 8, 9. Texture. Next up, 7, 8, 9. Flavor. 10, 11, 12. Flavor. I wasn't expecting the meat to bleed a little bit on my mitts, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, I did a workout earlier. My abs are tired, as I'm advertising, and that's a tribute to Mike Chang. Mike Chang was a fitness icon. He had a YouTube channel called Six Pack Shortcuts. Now, there was some controversy for Six Pack Shortcuts having some misleading information, and some people were angry. But for a lot of young people like me, we looked up to Mike Chang for his charisma. He was a cool guy, and he showed you how to exercise. Now, what's up with this shirt? Normally, I wouldn't wear a shirt like this. You know, I'm a little self-conscious, but this shirt was given to me 13 years ago by a friend that I worked with because of just a silly joke that I made. I would go into work and I would talk to one of my pastry cooks and I would just ask her, "Hey, how's your morning going?" And she would reply, "Yeah, I'm tired." And I would reply, "Yeah, my abs are tired." And she found it funny. So later on, she got this shirt made for me, and this is the very first time I'm wearing it while I'm showing you how a chef works out. To be honest, guys, have fun no matter what shape or size you are. Life is about having fun. Hope you like the rest of the video. Some of us aren't athletes. Some of us have been struggling with fitness our whole lives. I'm one of those people. I've been fit to fat several times in my life, and I have experience in both worlds. One thing that I've been doing lately is finding people that are experts or have expertise in topics that I want to get really great at and giving them a follow. The saying goes, birds of a feather flock together. With today's online presence, there's endless successful people sharing their stories, knowledge, and skills. The internet is literally your oyster. And the best part is, it's just like reading a book. You take what knowledge will benefit your life, and you leave the rest behind. No ties attached. I recently watched a podcast with Thomas DeLauer and Tom Bilyeu. In this podcast, Tom Bilyeu said he knew if he could transform his body, he would stick with difficulties. The difficulties of opening your own business. The body is a gateway to the mind. Now, I strongly agree with that. Anytime that I've let my body go or I've been too heavy, I've suffered at my job because my job is a mental and physical combination. So how I feel about it is you can't keep elevating yourself if you don't take care of your health. Eventually you will suffer. There's a certain level of discipline you need to acquire and adversity you need to face when trying to become physically fit. The better you do at those two aspects, the better you will do at other goals and challenges in life. Before, I used to just go with the flow. Some people would call that freestyle, and that worked all right. But now, I strongly believe in discipline and consistency. Trust me, there's a reason why super successful people won't shut up about those two words. Discipline and consistency are the two golden words for fitness and getting your body back. So, who the hell are the two guys I was talking about earlier? First up, Thomas DeLauer. Thomas DeLauer is a nutrition expert, fitness icon, and YouTuber. Since I've been following Thomas DeLauer, he doesn't really focus much on exercise techniques and showing you any routines. He's more focused on the health, science, and nutrition aspect. So, I'm not going to sell him short. He has been an excellent part of my health journey. And put it this way, if I can learn 25% of what Thomas DeLauer knows about health and nutrition, I'm winning this segment of my life. This guy is full of positivity, knowledge, and he's an excellent communicator, and I recommend him to all of you. Now, a lot of times when people are embarking on a health journey and they find someone like Thomas DeLauer, they get overwhelmed. I'm not doing this right, I'm not doing that right. How can I be as perfect as this guy? Trust me, I felt the same way. My suggestion is try a couple of things that interest you that these fitness icons are doing and take it from there. For example, Thomas DeLauer recommends things like apple cider vinegar, the keto diet, intermittent fasting, walking 10,000 steps a day possibly. Now, this is good because he's not telling you have to be perfect to achieve your goals. Personally, I think even if you go to the gym once or twice, or you do a home workout once or twice a week, you are still winning. And as you will see in the stats, so far it's working good for me. All right, everyone, a quick backstory. Today's thumbnail is a picture of the fourth time I got fit. Now, I wasn't ripped yet, but I started to finally get some decent definition, and my endurance was pretty good. That being said, I just wanted to share with you guys some evidence and authenticity of the story I've been telling so far. Now, let's get back to the video. Next up, who is Tom Bilyeu? And we're going Tom Bilyeu style for this one, with the glasses, the dark t-shirt, and the baseball cap. Now, Tom Bilyeu is the original owner and co-founder of Quest Nutrition. That's the company that makes these awesome Quest protein bars that you see everywhere. He made this company hugely successful in just 5 years, and he was one of America's fastest growing businesses at that time. Interestingly enough, when you search Tom Bilyeu on Google, you see a YouTuber before his amazing entrepreneurship credentials. That being said, him and his wife sold Quest Nutrition for a whopping $400 million. Now that's impressive. I would say Tom Bilyeu is a man of determination, perseverance, and you know what? Non-stop effort in life. If you're a person that's starting from the bottom and wants to get to the top of a mountain, Tom Bilyeu is a guy to follow if you have big dreams and big goals. I highly recommend him. Quickly, if you want to know my stats on how much weight I lost in the first 3 weeks, go right to the end of the video. There's time chapters below to get you there easily. Up next is going to be all my workout routines and exercises that I've been doing. This part of the video, guys, is about workout routines and exercises. The routines are broken down into 4 categories. First one, knee recovery and forearms. Second one, upper body and knee exercises. Third one, endurance plus. And the fourth one, physiotherapy. The process is picking 2 of these routines a day and alternating them based on muscle soreness and recovery. The days that I do physiotherapy, I additionally do one of these other routines at night. For example, 1 and 4, 2 and 4, or 3 and 4. The dynamic range of exercises in these routines serve 2 purposes: weight loss and knee strengthening. Next up, I'm going to show you a quick 3 to 5 second clip of all the exercises I'm doing in each routine, excluding physiotherapy. It'll be easy to tell which routine you're in because the time chapters below will show you routine 1, 2, and 3. That being said, there's certain exercises that are repeated because of importance, so I'm doing them in multiple routines. Alright guys, the favorite part of the video, the stats.
Another year alive, pushing my dreams, finding balance while I'm looking at screens.
The stats are from December 7th, 2023 to December 28th, 2023. After 21 days, a 3-week period, I lost a whopping 7.3 pounds. From 261.3 pounds to 254 pounds. Now, to lose 70 pounds in 1 year, I have to lose an average of 5.83 pounds per month. But I surpassed that and lost 7.3 pounds in just 3 weeks. So far we are slam dunking this goal. In the first video, I promised that I would be real with all of you. That being said, I wasn't obsessively checking my weight every day. I was just focusing on eating healthy and exercising, and that seemed to be enough. Also, that was including 3 bad cheat meals. Why bad? Because they were excessive. They weren't regular cheat meals like I eat 3 or 4 slices of pizza. I ate a whole pizza one night, a ton of sushi one night, and a ton of fried chicken one night. The point I'm trying to make is even if you don't hit 100%, don't feel bad. I hit 85% in this example, 3 cheat nights out of 21 days, and crushed my goal. That being said, take a breath because you can crush yours as well. Next up is the adversities and victories. The victories and adversities. And let's go through the adversities first so I don't leave this video on a negative term. The first adversity is meal prep. Now, the truth is, why is meal prep an adversity? Because the days that I didn't have any meals prepped are the days that I was most likely to cheat, and in this case, the days that I actually cheated. And not only did I cheated tremendously. So, that being said, the value of meal prep is probably the #1 thing to keeping your diet in line, because you're not going to want to waste the food in your fridge and your money. The next adversity is being sore. I don't know about you guys, but being sore, it's hard for me to get my butt in the gym. But I have a little trick. What I do is I grab the pre-workout, I mix it with some water, and I slam the pre-workout. The thing about slamming the pre-workout is then you have an energy spike and you're ready to go. And for me personally, I know that it's terrible for my heart and my body to sit on the couch or do nothing after drinking that pre-workout. So it gets me in the gym, and that's the trick that I've learned to motivate myself and get my butt in the gym. And the last adversity that I faced in this 3-week period, thank God, was walking downhill. The story goes like this. I was walking downhill to go get some groceries. It was about 3 to 4 blocks. At the bottom of the hill, my injured knee seized up on me. There's nothing worse than your body seizing up on you, but because I'm used to this, I bounce back from this quite good now, and I know all it takes is some ice and rest for me to get back to normal. So that's all the adversities in this 3-week period. Let's get to the victories. The first victory I'm going to bring up is mental well-being. Now that I can work up a sweat, walk, go to the gym, there's a sense of accomplishment at the end of every day. And honestly, it's an I did it. To go to sleep with that sense of accomplishment is huge because you don't feel like a failure, you don't feel like you're less of a person. So this is a big deal. Next up is diet. What I mean by diet is the more meals I prep, the bigger my repertoire of healthy food gets, the more likely I am to meal prep. And even though meal prep is an adversity, diet and recipes are a victory. So things are going good with this and I am winning. The last victory I want to talk about is exercise. As you saw above, I have multiple routines of exercise, and you know what? Unlike before, this is actually keeping it interesting, and I think you need to keep it interesting. You need to have multiple routines, and if you don't, you can ask a professional to build some for you, but it does keep it interesting, and when you go to the gym, you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again. You have a more dynamic range of exercises, and you're more likely to be interested in it and make your own personal improvements. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Diaries of an Injured Chef. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps tremendously. Until next time, peace.
Not a little